have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied dark eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds, just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Hello.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Okay then.
This device is a communicator. With
Okay,
it, my
yeah.
father and I can give you advice at any
I
time
know,
during your quest.
you're watching me, okay? I get it. You're going to watch my every move like a little creeper. I get it. Anyways, this is 058 Crazy Man. And I am playing Jak and Daxter The Precursor Legacy.
Floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
That's nice. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, you have to click like, okay, like, these right here. If you ever played Banjo-Kazooie, eggs are like your notes, I guess you could call them. Yeah, like if you're, like, collect notes.
This is a power cell, the most
I don't know
important
if you can see
precursor
it.
artifact you can find.
I'm sorry if you
need to
can't.
collect 20 of these so
I'm
I
going
can
to-
power
I'm
the
gonna,
heat shield for your grab zoomer.
I'm gonna mess my settings a little bit more on the camera. Because I think I messed up a little bit. I think I kind of messed up the lighting a little bit more. So I think it's gonna be even more lighter. So yeah, just to bear with me now, you know. As this first episode might be a little more brighter than usual. I'm not sure if the volume's good either. I can't tell until I watch
You
this.
found one of my scout flies.
Yeah.
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Anyways, talking over Kira. These scout flies are like your Jinjos and Banjo-Kazooie. You know, you collect 7 of these, and you get a power cell. Power cells are kind of like your Jiggies, as you call them.
Wow!
Wow.
That last scout fly had a power cell.
No, don't you talk. Just shut up. I know how to play a game.
Even more power cells.
That's
That's
nice.
Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion.
Ooh,
Blue
pretty.
Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you
So-
get near them.
It's like an energy drink. It like gives you energy that makes you go fast and kill things much more better. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. Anyways, we're gonna go down here when you're passing this way.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yeah, if you pick up, the more you pick up, the more time you have to use it.
This is a precursor door.
Ooh,
It can
a
only
door
be opened by
that you
approaching
can
the
open
door
with Blue
while
Eco.
channeling Blue
Simple
Eco
explanation.
through your body.
But let's let Samuels give us a long explanation of how to open a door with Blue Eco. You just go over to the Blue Eco event, or if you have enough Blue Eco with you, which I don't, because they're cheap.
That's a blue eco vent.
No,
More
duh, I just
concentrated
said
than the
that.
floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh, really? That's nice. I don't really care. I don't need an explanation from scientists. I just need to be like, yeah, you get that, and then you can open a door, or you can jump on platforms, you can do much more cool stuff. The vents will give you maximum time limit for the Blue Eco. So it's better if you combine those than use the balls, the Blue Eco balls. If you can get fine vents instead of Blue Eco balls, then you'll be able to use it much longer.
Balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco.
So you want me to pick up balls to gain health. That's just awkward. So very awkward. Okay, I'll pick up balls to get health, cause that just totally makes sense. If you hold down L1 and press X, you can go higher jump, which he's going to explain like in 5 seconds.
Then jump again in the air.
Oh, really?
Higher ledges.
Oh, look, I got all the eggs. And there's the last pedestal. Okay, yeah, it's nice. Now, let's go. Yeah, you can go and activate this. I'm not going to wait, because I hate waiting. You press circle right before you like, if you go off a long cliff. Also, if you jump off a cliff, and I want to work his height, his ultimate I can't. Green stage is hot. Nah, nothing else. Green stage hot. Green stage hot. Yeah, okay. If you jump off a cliff and then you press circle right before you land, then you won't get hurt. But if you don't, then you get hurt. Just saying now.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
And no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
Blah.
Follow
Blah,
the
blah.
lamps.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right there.
Blah, okay, we get it.
Now,
Moving on.
all of you, get out of here!
Okay, leaving now. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. Sorry, that's a wall. I'm gonna stop here. I don't like to stop before 15 minutes because I can go over 15 minutes, but I don't like to because it kind of just takes long to upload, and that just kind of is annoying. But you know what? Let's look at the view. All I do is the view. What is that over there? Wait, what is that? Is that Misty Island? No, that's Misty Island. Then what is that? Looks familiar. Oh, this guy's a rock. Oh wow, I'm really dumb. Anyways, 058 Crazy Man signing out. I hope I'm gonna try to fix the volume. I don't know if it's loud enough. I won't be able to know until I upload this anyways. I'll view it though, and if it's not, volume quality, then this won't even be. I'll probably just redo this. So, and moving on. I think I got the light wrong, so the lighting of this video wrong, so I'll have to fix that too. Hopefully it'll be fixed by next video. Anyways, so if I didn't Crazy Man signing out, good night and good luck.